are certainly in line. Houston back in '81 in the finals had a 30-point half. That is the record. Also fewest points for both teams in a half in the NBA Finals, as Maxwell is able to get the roll. Fewest record for both teams in a half, 63. That in the Knicks Rocket second half of game 1 of this series. Knicks lead 32-21. 4:20 remaining in the first half. Smith off the fake. Ori did not go for it. Smith lost it off his foot. Oakley on the recovery. Ewing from way out with the shot clock running down. And Olajuwon rebound. Smith, Maxwell now in the backcourt. Hakeem Olajuwon, Robert Horry, Otis Thorpe on the front line. Maxwell for 3. Vernon Maxwell hitting the three-pointer. He now has 7, and the Knicks lead 32-24.
It's amazing how much better jump shots look when there's good ball movement and sharp passing. Everybody seems to shoot the ball better because you are in much better rhythm.
Smith bothering Harper. There's Charles Smith. The Knicks swinging the ball effectively to find the open man.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. When Patrick Ewing goes inside, they will come down and double team. That'll open up open shots, but Patrick is really drifting so much on the perimeter. Now, what that does sometimes is open up the lane and give driving opportunities, but Patrick has to go inside more. Here's some sharp passing by the Houston Rockets as the kick out to Vernon Maxwell, who on the previous possession took it hard to the glass, as it looks like he's starting to get it going, and I'm sure the Knicks are worried about that. He has not really exploded offensively yet in this series.
And the Knick foul was called on Patrick Ewing. His first. Horry for 3. Yes, that's his second. And second consecutive. So the Knicks now lead 34-27. 3 minutes to go. First half. Marv Albert, Matt Dukas, Bob Costas, Ahmad Rashad, Hannah Storm from Madison Square Garden in New York. Charles Smith locating the outside touch. 8 points for Smith. The Knicks lead 36-27.
Either the passing's better or all of a sudden the rim got 3 big.
Olajuwon, yes, at both ends. That's 4 straight for the Rockets. They've hit their last 4 shots. Hakeem now has 8 points. And Hakeem Olajuwon and Patrick Ewing in a group of some of the great centers in the history of the NBA who have never won a title. Bob Lanier, 14 NBA seasons with Milwaukee and Detroit. And there's Bob, color commentator for NBA radio, working along with Joe McConnell. Bob Lanier enjoying his one-on-one interview with the mayor of Houston, whose name happens to be Bob Lanier. The two got together last week and had a very intense session.
I know Bob enjoyed that. Everybody around the hotel in Houston calling him the mayor. He didn't know what it was all about at first until he found out that he and the mayor had the same name. There was a lot of talk about what Pat Riley was going to do about the guard rotation in this game. Some speculation that Rolando Blackman might play, but what he has done is shorten the rotation and has gone with 3 guards, Anthony Starks and Harper.
7-point Nick Lee. Here's Oakley. Yes. Charles Oakley has hit 3 of 3. The Knicks lead 38-29. We come up on 2 minutes remaining. First half. Maxwell working against Starks. Vernon Maxwell. Patrick Ewing with his 9th rebound. Oakley again getting the room. And the loose ball picked up by Charles Smith, taking it hard to the hoop, but again, not able to hit. He thought he was fouled. Harper with the steal. Olajuwon is back, so Harper pulls up for the 3. And Starks gets to it. Picked up on a switch by Hakeem. He's looking for the mismatch and then fires. Ewing not able to tip it.
And both teams taking terrible shots right now. Charles Oakley really upset with his teammates. He doesn't even feel like running back down to the defensive end. He's just about getting there and got there finally to not get that rebound.
Thorpe with a terrific job off the offensive boards. And Patrick Ewing is upset. And now Charles Oakley screaming at John Starks. Well, we have seen both teams go at at each other on the court. It's a matchup of two very highly emotional ball clubs, players that publicly will go at each other right on the court in full view. We've seen the Rockets do it, and we've certainly seen the Knicks do it throughout the playoffs. But as you mentioned, Matt, Oakley was upset. That's a leg block call on Maxwell. Knicks get a new 24.
Well, Charles Oakley took a horrible shot before. This time, he had post-up position. He wanted the ball. He felt that John Starks took a bad shot, and he's barking at him right now. He's going to throw this inbound pass very hard at him. And a lot of tension out there, and it is starting to show.
The Knicks have missed their last 5 from the field. Ewing ends that streak. 8 points for Ewing. He is 4 for 12. The Knicks 40, Rockets 31. A game that began with the Knicks jumping in front 17-2. And the Rockets were able to come on. They ended the first quarter with a 12-2 run. Olajuwon. Hakeem is 5 for 9, shooting well, 10 points for Olajuwon. And the Knicks lead is 7. 20 seconds remaining, first half.
Well, a scoring barrage by the Rockets in these last 4 minutes, and a lot of it is because the New York defensive intensity has dropped dramatically. They're getting beat off the dribble, and consequently, some dribble drives and kickouts for good shots.
Final seconds of the half. Starks. And with 0.8 of a second remaining, a foul called on the Rockets. It's called on Thorpe. However, it was a loose ball foul, and Oakley will throw in from side court. At halftime, Bob Costas, the Prudential halftime report, and he will be talking with David Robinson of the San Antonio Spurs. Time runs out in this first half, and should be some interesting topics to discuss with John Lucas departing, taking over the head job with the Philadelphia 76ers. Hakeem 5 of 9, 10 points, only 2 rebounds. Ewing 4 for 13.